And for the best part, the fortune cookie. What does this say? Oh my gosh, that's the best fortune cookie I've literally ever gotten. Like literally, so good. Eat it or it won't come true. Good morning, my beautiful and lovely friends. Why am I wearing red from head to toe today, you ask? No reason. Oh, I'm menstruating. Yes, that is why. So I'm making a hot tea and I'm putting a huge scoop of creatine into my water as well as some electrolytes. Magnesium helps with period cramps, and I swear since I've been taking creatine, my PMS symptoms are pretty much non-existent. Yes, I'm feeling like eating chocolate. Yes, I want to be horizontal for most of the day and just relax, but I'm not feeling the brain fog, the extreme fatigue, the horrible cramping that I feel all the way down to my kneecaps. So I'm wondering why I'm feeling better, because for the last 6 months, every time I've gone through my cycle, I've just crashed and burned. Do not choke on your magnesium powder. It's not very comfy on the esophagus. So I'm getting my vitamins and supplements in. I'm also about to do a workout, but I'm switching up the type of workout. Now, typically I'm doing a really hard, exhaustive workout, but yesterday and today, I'm just taking it easy. Instead of like Jillian Michaels, move your ass! We're going with more of a yoga with Adrienne vibe, but that's what we're doing today. We are calm. We are using our white shag rug as a yoga mat. That is the vibe. So I'm just gonna stretch for a little bit and then I'm gonna make sure I get in my 10,000 steps, and that is going to be my workout for the day. Fitness goals are not always reached by just shredding your body. Sometimes fitness goals are reached in the rest and repair. So I give myself 2 or 3 days a month to take it easy on the workouts. You'll know, your body knows. Like 2 weeks ago, I had so much energy for workouts. I wanted to lift heavy, I wanted to bike long distances, but today is not that day. So today I'm just doing some stretching, gonna do some light walking, but really what I'm going to be doing is crocheting all day long, like a literal all day, and I'm looking forward to it. So, oh, that's good. That's nice. We're just fitnessing in our slippers today. Question number 1, have you ever fitnessed in your slippers? And question 2, if you have not, are you even alive? You're not living till you've fitnessed in your slippers. No, but seriously, I'm just gonna do some stretching. I'm pretty tight and sore from the last couple of weeks of workouts. I'm also eating based on my cycle. So I eat keto for most of the month. I always eat whole foods, but I know when I'm feeling a lack of energy that I need to switch from keto to high carb. So I also want more comfort foods, and for me, oatmeal is my comfort food. I know that probably sounds disgusting to a lot of you, but it kind of makes me feel like I'm eating baked apple crisp a little bit. It's tasty, I love it. So I'm gonna finish my stretching. I'm going to put out my poinsettias. And yes, that is how they're pronounced, believe it or not. And then I'll see you guys when it's time to relax. Okay, workout is done, and I think this is what I'm wearing the majority of the day. Why, you ask? Because today, I'm making holiday beanies. I am literally going to crochet all day and see how many beanies I can make. I'm doing my most popular colors, which are the Candy Cane Lane beanie and the tinsel beanies. I feel like I've earned a lazy day and I just want to watch some holiday movies, get into the Christmas spirit, but I don't even own a freaking TV. My TV actually stopped working, and then I moved in with Andy and he already had a TV. So now I don't have a TV at all, which is why I'm so excited for today's video sponsor, which is Wimmius. It's a Google TV video projector, and I can't wait to set this up for movie night. Now this is the Wimmius G1 projector with built-in Google TV, which I absolutely love. You don't need to switch sources or switch between apps. Everything you need to stream is on this projector. And I love that it uses Dolby diaphragm technology. Sometimes with projectors, the sound is really hollow, but with this projector, you can actually hear the bass and the sound is really full. It also has hands-free voice assistant and virtual control and casting. So you can use just your voice to search for content, check the weather, and adjust the volume. So I'm gonna park my booty cheeks right over here, get to stitch in. What I love about this projector is it's compact and it's super easy to take from my living room up into my bedroom in case I want to switch up my environment a little bit. If I want to get all cozy and snug in my bed, I can take my TV up there basically. If I want to go take a bath later, I can project my movie onto the wall in the bathroom. I also like using my projector to proof my videos. I want to see them in HD high quality on the screen before I post, just to make sure everything looks good. So sometimes I'll shoot in 1080 and sometimes I'll shoot in 4K, and this projector can handle both. So I love the crystal clear picture, and it has an autofocus feature, so you don't have to worry about adjusting the focus or moving the projector forward and back to try and get it to line up perfectly. It just does it all on its own. It also has keystone correction, obstacle avoidance, and screen alignment. You can connect through Wi-Fi, two-way Bluetooth, HDMI, and ARC. My computer has an HDMI port, so I can just plug that straight into the projector. So yeah, I've really been loving it. This is gonna be my day. I'm gonna see how many beanies I can get stitched in the next 12 hours or so. Wish me luck! You can also adjust the height, which I find really convenient when trying to find the right position, especially when I move this around a lot. Every room needs a little bit of a different adjustment, so simple but very useful feature. And don't tell Andy, but I got him one of these for his birthday and I know he's gonna love it. He has a complete Google Home setup in his house, so his lamps and his TV and his AC are all Google Home compatible, and he's been talking about getting a projector, so I'm really excited to gift that to him. I'll record it when I do. It'll be fun. Have any of you guys found it hard to shop for the men in your life? I know it's hard to shop for my dad. My brothers are a little easier, but my guy friends or my boyfriend, it's always hard to find good gifts for them. But a projector for dad's man cave for Christmas? Such a good choice. So if you're looking for gifts this holiday season, or you just want an easy to use and portable projector for your own movie nights, I've put the link and all the information down in the description, and special thanks to Wimius for sponsoring today's video. Does anybody else leave their tea out on the counter until it becomes kombucha? Totally forgot to drink my tea, so we're gonna go ahead and heat this up. Does anyone else do that? I did my little yoga sesh and now I have kombucha. I'm such a hippie, my gosh. Room temperature tea, my favorite. I'm such a hot tea and coffee type of person. Are you an iced coffee or a hot coffee type of person? I want to know. Now, I don't know if this is the best day of the month to be sitting on a white couch, but I think I'm gonna be all cozied up in a blanket. Why is everything I own not compatible with red? That's what I need to know. All right, our tea is hot, too hot. We've got our cozy slippers and it's time to crochet. Now, this here is about 5 hours worth of crochet. I think I'll crochet a beanie, go for a walk. Crochet a beanie, go for a walk, because they take about an hour to make. I was getting so fast at them, they took like 45 minutes, but this is my first beanie of the season, so wish me luck. Whoa, I love cozy days where I get to just be a lazy POS. But even when I'm being a lazy POS, I always feel like I need to be doing something productive. I don't know what it is, but I always feel guilty for relaxing. But I'm just vlogging the realness right now. Like, it took everything in me to put makeup on this morning, but I did it. We're here. We made it. But these days are good for my soul. I'm practicing letting myself relax without the guilt. I don't know why I feel guilty. It's weird. But anyway, I am doing a Black Friday sale on the beanies, so click the link below, and the sale will be through the end of November. So I'm getting, oh my gosh, my couch is like swallowing me today. She's a hungry little bitch, and I get her. I understand you, girl. I just hit my head. I understand you, girl. This is me on my period. I feel actually normal on my period for once. Usually I'm just extra lazy. I want candy and sweets and chocolate. Speaking of, I'm gonna be making some healthy versions of those later. But I get extra goofy and loopy and a little bit clumsy. Clumsy is the word I'm going for. The last 6 months, however, I was getting like crazy symptoms, like PMS symptoms, night sweats, achy joints. Enough about my symptoms. But it has been giving me anxiety going into my period week because it's been making me crash so hard. But I've been taking my adaptogens, I've been taking maca root powder, ashwagandha, I've been doing the creatine, I've been doing fish oil and collagen and vitamin C. I've also stopped like doom scrolling as much, so I think that's helped me quite a bit. But I love lazy days. All right, I'm gonna pick out a movie and then get started on these beanies. So I'm only doing a limited number of beanies this year, mainly because Joann Fabric is closed and I would have to order this yarn, so I'm only making the beanies with the amount of yarn I have. Is anyone else into stitching, and where are you getting your yarn from? I know Michael's has yarn, but they usually don't have the assortment that I like. This is the Wool Ease yarn from Lion Brand, and I've ordered from them directly before, but it takes a literal 3 weeks to get your package, and that means it'll take a month for my customers to get their beanies, and I don't want them to have to wait that long. So if you guys know of any places to order from that are quicker than ordering directly from Lion Brand, even when I would order from Michael's or Joann Fabric, it would take at least 2 weeks to get a package. And I can find the yarn on Amazon, but I don't really want to support Amazon these days, and the prices usually aren't as good. So if you have any tips for me, let me know. All my beanies are on sale on my website. Check it out. I also discounted my beanie pattern, which comes with a video tutorial. It has sizes child through large adult. And I also just put up a video tutorial for this specific candy cane lane beanie. So if you're interested, all the info is down in the description and in the comments of this video. And then for my first meal of the day, I'm just making some oatmeal, adding in some frozen raspberries. I'm also gonna break open a maca root capsule. It's supposed to support female reproductive health, as well as alleviating symptoms associated with menopause. So just gonna break one of these open into the oats, stir it up, and then I'm also adding on some cinnamon, yogurt for some good protein, probiotics, and a creamy flavor, some local honey for a little bit of sweetness, and then on top I'm adding in some walnuts and hemp seeds just for some extra nutrients. I also had a couple Brazil nuts for a good source of selenium. This really is my comfort food. I ate oatmeal a lot as a kid, but especially when I was sick, and we just did honey and sometimes cream in it. But I want to get in some extra nutrients, so I added in a bunch of frozen raspberries and yogurt for probiotics and creaminess, nuts for some texture and crunch, and then maca root powder for my lady issues. Seriously, I don't know what combination of what I've been taking, but I feel excellent this month. I feel great. This is the part where I spent the next 2 hours doing a video editing gig. And now back to my beanies. I'm ready for school. Okay, 1 beanie down and 4 to go. And I figured I would get bundled up and go get some steps. How cute is this beanie though? I always get compliments on it when I'm oot and about. I actually have more colors than I remember having. We've got some pretty burnt orange colors. Ooh, these are the ones I was talking about. The tinsel beanies. It has these little tinsel threads through it, really pretty. This one and the Candy Cane Lane one are my favorite holiday ones. Yay, I have a couple of those. So if you want one, there's a link below. I also have a tutorial for the Candy Cane Lane beanie. If you guys are interested in making your own, they're really fun to make. I'm wearing the large one. My head fits the medium one better, but I wanted to make larges because I needed to remember how to do the pattern. So I made this one for myself, and then the other 4 will be up for sale. My neighbor just complimented me on it. She's like, you look super cute. I love the beanie. So maybe I'll make her one and give her some cookies for Christmas. That would be fun. It is so cloudy and dark here today. It's like, St. George? Is that you, St. George? Like seriously, there have been 2 cloudy days this year. It's been yesterday and today. Super dark in my apartment, but it's a perfect crochet beanies and watch TV day, so I can't complain. How did I get to Panda Express? How did that happen? I have no clue, but I'm very happy about it.
How's it going? Can I get a plate, please, with white rice, cacao, and orange, please? Thank you. That's spicy. Is that okay? Yeah. I didn't see you for a long time. I know. It's been so long. How have you been? Good. You didn't hear in summertime? Yeah. We could just I lived in Hurricane for a year. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, I'm back though. You haven't gotten rid of me yet, SB. But you look good though. Thanks. Yeah. I'm doing good.
SB was there. She's so cute. She's the cutest human alive. I just know her because she's worked at that Panda Express for the last, as long as I've been going to that Panda Express. So when I lived here for 3 years, I would go see her often. And then I did van life and I came back and she was like, where have you been? And then I moved to Hurricane and I just came back and she was like, where have you been? She's so cute. She just makes me feel special. I love her so much. She's so sweet. She even gave me a hug, and we're planning a trip to the Philippines. She's from the Philippines, so I want to go visit her homeland. So we keep talking about this trip we're gonna take someday to visit her country. I'm such a little social butterfly. I just stopped into Ace Hardware. I always go in and bug Dawn and Ray. They're funny. They've been there forever too. But we've gotten to know each other a little bit just because I always go in there and bug them. Sometimes I'll go buy a coffee mug that I definitely don't need, but they're cute. Dawn was like, bring your guitar in here and sing some Christmas carols to us. And I'm literally going to do that. The Wednesday before Christmas, I'm gonna go in Ace Hardware and sing Christmas carols for the great men of Ace Hardware. I'm not even joking. I'm going to do that. I have put it in my calendar. Look at me being social. My God. I haven't eaten out in a while. I'm so excited about this. Way too excited about this. If I go to Panda Express often, I'll get it as healthy as possible, but I just get the rice that isn't fried in oil. You can ask for white or brown rice. They usually only have white. And then I got some kung pao chicken, very spicy, very demure, very nice. And then orange chicken. And I forgot the sweet orange sauce on the side. That's the best part. And I was considering walking back. However, I think I've had extra packets that I've been hoarding. Let's look. I have Taco Bell packets galore. I have soy sauce, and I have the teriyaki sauce, and I have several of the orange sauces. Yes. I'm so excited! I got so much energy just now from talking to SB. I feel like she's a soul sister. It's hard to explain. She just works at Panda Express. Every time I see her, she like lights up the entire world. She's so cool. I also got some strawberries because I want to make some strawberry gummies. So I bought some gelatin. I'm gonna blend some strawberries with lemon and maybe some honey, and then add in a bunch of gelatin. Maybe I'll add in some collagen too. And I'm gonna make some healthy candies. So I'm trying to be healthy, and then I go ahead and get it Panda Express. So anyway, if I don't make those, I'm gonna put strawberries in my fridge. Have those for later. Okay, Skylar just gave me an edit, so I'm gonna run up and do that, and then I'm gonna eat, and then continue making other hats. And for the best part, the fortune cookie. What does this say? Oh my gosh, that's the best fortune cookie I've literally ever gotten. Like literally, so good. Eat it or it won't come true. My gosh, I'm stuffed. It's only 4:30 in the afternoon. Why is the sun going down? It's just cloudy, but it's the perfect cloudy, rainy day to be all snuggled up inside watching movies and crocheting. So I'm gonna get to hat number 2. I don't know if I'm gonna get all of them done by the end of the day. Off to a slow start, but I'm fed. I'm feeling good. I'm happy. It must be 10 p.m. It must be bedtime. Oh wait, it's 6:30? Oh, okay. I'm watching videos on different stages of child development. I'm just interested in it, okay. I also really want to learn ASL. I just called my local community for deaf and hard of hearing people, and I left a message, see if they'd call me back and let me know how I can get started learning ASL. I would like to have that skill because if I decide to foster and if there is a child who is hard of hearing, I would like to be able to communicate with them. I think that's a skill to have in general in the community. Also, I had some family members that came into town and they were a husband and wife who were deaf and they were talking to each other. And ever since I was a little kid, I was just like, I really want to learn ASL because I wanted to be able to communicate with them. They could kind of read my mouth and understand what I was saying, but that made a big impact on me. And I feel like I just kind of want to know that as a skill. And I could take classes online, but I'd rather, get out of my house and meet people in the community. And yeah, that's always been something I want to learn. So I'm just like looking into things that I have found an interest in for a long time and kind of just taking a little step toward them. So do you guys know Beth and Coop on, they're on Instagram. Yeah. He was born deaf and he got cochlear implants and he's just the cutest kid. He's so adorable. But she's learned ASL, obviously, because her child needs ASL and uses it when he has his cochlear implants turned off and such, but I just find that interesting. I've only finished 2 hats. I finished a small/medium size and a large size, and I'm gonna keep cruising. It's only 6:30. It feels so late. I also want to get involved in my community a little bit more, and like things going on in the government are really bothering me, but then I'm like, well, what can I do to help? Like, how can I help just a little bit in my own community? I don't know, but I also thought about fostering a child, and I was like, what if they're deaf or speak Spanish? I'm like, I should probably brush up on that stuff a little bit. Maybe there's a better home for them in those cases, but I told them my age range was 0 to 18, and I know a lot of foster care kids need help because they just age out of the foster system. So as I'm researching this, like I had no idea how many kids were in foster care. Like I was just oblivious to it. I didn't really know. So I'm compelled to help in a way.
And
Little baby.
To age, babies who follow that spoon feeding approach are predominantly eating finger food and at this point essentially eating the same types of food as those who are following.
Like I'm trying to decide right now if I would go for baby-led weaning or spoon feeding my child. I don't know, there's so much to learn, but I'm like that. That's the thing about ADHD that is a blessing. Some things are a curse, but the hyper focus, like I can learn a subject so fast. I can be like, hey, I want to start crocheting. And in a couple months, I can be pretty damn good at crochet. And I'll be like, okay, that was fun, I'm bored. Like if I put my mind to something, I am into it. And I'm taking the fostering thing very seriously because that's obviously not a hobby. It's not like, oh, I'm into that for a little while and then I'm not really into this anymore. And some of you have pointed out that I switch hobbies a lot. And they're like, you couldn't take care of a baby because you change your mind so often. Are you comparing a human child to a literal hobby, Karen, on Facebook? Yeah, children are different than hobbies. I don't see children as hobbies. I want a family. I want a forever family. And I want to help people who might need a temporary family while figuring out what their forever family is going to look like. Okay, what my fortune cookie actually said is relish in the present moment, but also release the files. So this is one of those things I would typically leave until morning. Like I might use my blankies tomorrow, so why roll them up and put them away? But I do have lessons tomorrow in person in my apartment, so I have to get my living room looking nice anyway. So gonna go ahead and clean this up. Ah, that's much better. So nice. All right, 3 down and 2 to go. I'm gonna come get cozy in my bed. It feels so late. What the heck? I'm gonna pause on the YouTube videos and watch an actual movie on my projector. I think I'm gonna do Christmas Story. I love that movie. But if you made it this far in the video, write beanies down in the comments below and I'll write you back. And, well, I'll at least give you a heart on your comment. I haven't been as good about writing people back these days. I've been adding in the text and the icons, and it's just taking a lot of extra time per video, but they're fun. So enjoying it. What else? So yeah, I'm gonna turn down the lights, turn on my candle lights, turn on my little fireplace. That will be my night. What did he call me? Ho, ho, ho. So funny. Anyway, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, share it with your friends, and we'll see you tomorrow.